Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Even though it's not in the morning. Everyone is unpacked except myself, so I should take time to do that today. Holy moly. So if you missed it, our flight was originally at 6 p.m. and it got delayed to 1:18 a.m. It's a heck of a delay. And so Mike and I were thinking, we were trying to go should we drive to Chicago and catch a flight there? Nothing available. And then the next flight out the next day was also a late night flight. And so we were afraid the same thing would never taking a nighttime flight again. I just like the mornings because then if it gets delayed, you're still in daylight. Never again, I told Mike. Anyway, so we just pushed through and we did it. We survived. The kids were old enough to do the red eye and they did perfect. They didn't even sleep on the plane or beforehand. They just rallied. It was crazy. I caught some viral something respiratory when I was there. I'm going on a week, so I'm on the very tail end, but you can kind of hear it in my voice still. And I feel fine and I can do all the life things, but I feel like it kind of settled in my chest. And so I heavy breathe after just going upstairs. I feel like that's the last thing to kind of heal. So if I sound like I'm breathing heavily, I'm not pregnant, just ill. So iRestore reached out. It's the LED red light face mask that I use. I also use the neck one, and now I have the head one for hair growth stimulation. They reached out and I have a new code active. It's GenSkin. I'll type it out and it's a discount for over 50% off. And I'm being told that we're the only ones that have that discount right now. So GenSkin, if you've been kind of eyeing this face mask. I did research on this face mask, obviously, before I even partnered with them when I was just using it as a consumer and trying to choose which mask I wanted. And I typed in the wattage of the red light and the amount of LEDs and the wavelength. And I ultimately landed on this one because this has high enough wavelength and LEDs to actually do something produce collagen in your skin, which is going to help with acne and wrinkles and all the face stuff, because not all red light masks are created equal. And a lot of the less expensive ones don't actually have the amount of wavelength it takes to really see any benefits. I say all that because Mike had bought a different red light face mask before a long time ago. And it was so uncomfortable to wear. It would leave indentions on my nose and my face and it would not block the red light. So I felt like I had to close my eyes the entire time and I could still see red shooting in my retinas. I just felt like it wasn't good for me. Anyways, when I typed in the LED and the wattage on the mask, it pretty much said that it was so weak that I wouldn't get any actual benefits from it. So just wanted to say that way you're not wasting your money. Do your research before you purchase a mask. This has 3 different settings. It has infrared and blue, a mix, and then it has only red light if you just want red light, or it has only blue. The blue light tends to focus, right now I have it on P2, which is a mix of red and blue. Blue focuses on acne, whereas the red focuses more on the anti-aging element. So I'll do a mix. And then every 3rd day or so, I'll only do blue to kind of focus on acne since I do have a history with acne. Code GenSkin will take $450 off of this bad boy. Again, I kind of look at it as 3 masks in one since you do have the 3 different settings that focus on 3 different things. So I will put the link in the code here if you are looking for a good red light mask versus just kind of typing in all the information like I did a while back to see which one I wanted to grab, because I hated the one Mike was using. It was a floppy one that just kind of laid over like a true sheet mask almost, versus that's another thing I like is this is a hard shell over your face. So I walk around and do life wearing this, and then you can clip it on your pants and just walk around, and then you also charge it in the thing. I really like it. Anyway, code GenSkin if you're interested.